Hi guys, I just wanted to do a quick little review of the new Saints Row game, Saints Row 4. This game is a little different than the last game in the sense that I don't really want to spoil the game. Oh, screw it, I'm spoiling the game. What it is you're President of the United States and you get an alien invasion. And it doesn't stop there. It rips on pretty much every movie I have ever seen. It's if you can see that, yeah, you get superpowers because you're inside a computer simulation. So that's the Matrix. There's so many films you can't even name all the references. But people are inside these pods and they're experiencing their worst nightmare, which is part of the simulation to sort of break them down, especially with you've got Shonda's worst fear, which is herself, back when she was a stoner chick. She really hates herself. You've got got the boss's worst nightmare, which is the 1950s apparently, which is also Kenzie's worst nightmare. And it's just sort of like going through it all, and it's fun. The bad guy is rather cool. He's Zinyak, leader of the Zin Empire, and he's really big and he has powers, and it's all really fun. And because it's inside a computer simulation, obviously you get your powers, you get lots of things to defeat, and there is also where you've got like you've got Pierce and Shonda, you've got Kinsey, Matt Miller makes an appearance as he's actually joined MI6. You've got someone else from MI6 called Asher. You've got Ben King and Keith Davis, and you have one extra special person. Guess who's back? Johnny Gat didn't die. In the aircraft, obviously we jump in Saints Row 3, you jump out with Shonda and assume that Gat died. But actually, he was abducted by the aliens because they thought that he would be able to single-handedly stop the alien invasion on Earth. And Earth is actually destroyed by the Zinyak as retaliation for the Saints getting Johnny Gat back. So yeah, everything kind of sucks. But I actually haven't got to the end of the game yet because I'm still going through it. But I've got over halfway through the game and it is absolutely amazing. I suggest go out and buy this if you're 18 or over, because I don't approve of selling things to people underage. But I will say this is probably the best of the game so far, and one of the reasons why is the voice. Normally I have the English voice, and it's kind of posh but sort of Cockney as well. Everyone knows what I mean. And that wasn't on this time. It was more gruff Cockney, yes, South now, how you doing, all that. And there was a special choice to make with the voice. And I went with Nolan North. And the reason why I went with Nolan North was this. He is the voice of Deadpool. And I think, what do you mean Deadpool? Deadpool. If you haven't played this game yet, play it, because it's just as awesome as this game, but for completely different reasons. And the fact that I keep hearing Nolan's voice, I keep pressing the buttons for Deadpool, because for some reason his voice just makes me think Deadpool now. But say I've got over halfway through the game. It's loads of fun. There's lots of different guns. Mr. Genki makes an appearance again. I thought I got rid of that cat, but apparently not. So it's lots of fun. You don't actually have to go through the murder thing and the murder maze this time, which is fun because I hated that last time. But there's lots of different events, so like before you had your blazing and the blowing things up with tank and your insurance fraud and all that, so you've got those as well. You've got primary missions and your side missions. I suggest that you complete your side missions as well as your primary targets, as they sort of interlock into the story, which will link in once you get to the end of the game. So you have to, the side missions are so that you can do things to piss off Zinyak basically, and so that you can start taking down and just getting revenge for everything. So like I say, give it a play. And next we have the Vita, and one of my new favourite games, which is an indie game, and I absolutely love it, and I would like to thank Nerdcube for introducing me to this game. But at the same time, damn you. When I'm not playing that, I'm playing that, and when I'm not playing that, I'm playing this, because it's fun. I like the music, I like the narration, the little characters, and they're only little like blocks and things like that, but they are fun and they're interesting, and I'd probably say that Thomas is Alone is one of my favourite games, and I really do like this game. So if you've got PlayStation Vita, or if you want to download it on Steam, I believe it's on Steam as well. So if you want to give it a go, and I would really recommend it, because I originally saw Thomas Was Alone, and I say the gameplay on Nerdcube's channel, and it was like, I like Thomas, I like that game, I want to try it, and I tried it, and it's actually lots of fun. It's very interesting, and say if it wasn't that much, like £3 or something like that.
£2.
Yeah, but
£3 on PSN, but £2.50 if you're PS Plus member.
Yeah, but that obviously doesn't count if you're buying it on Steam, does it?
Oh, Steam, it's about £4.
Yeah. Like I say, give it a go, and tell me what you think about them. If you've played either Deadpool, Thomas Is Alone, or Saints Row. Alright guys, that's it. Bye.